was already anointed to be king. The only persons who was standing in his way was Saul and his 3 sons. Because although David was anointed to be king, if Saul had died, one of his sons would still have tried to take the throne. So they were going to be a threat to David. But while David was going through the lowest point of his life, in Ziklag, looking at the ashes, unknown to David, God was working something out in Gilboa, where the war was going on. I tell you, God is always up to something. He doesn't slumber. He doesn't sleep. He doesn't take lunch break. He doesn't go on coffee break. So even in your darkness, when you can't see him, he's up to something. David was staring at ashes in Ziklag, but over in Gilboa, where the battle was raging, God was working something out. Remember now, the Philistines said to David, we don't want you to go to this war with us because we don't trust you. Go back that way. So David went back that way while the Philistines went to war. So while David was staring at the ashes at the lowest point of his life, here's what God was working out on the battlefield at the same time. 1 Samuel 31 and verse number 6, look at what it says. So Saul and his 3 sons and his armor bearer and all the men that were with him, all of them died at the same time. Now, who did I tell you was standing in David's way? Saul and his 3. While David was at his lowest point, my God, thinking that his life was over, God was busy taking some things out of the way that was obstructing his progress. Oh my God, some of y'all got it, but some of y'all still trying to figure it out. Right now, in the midst of your devastation, God is backing some things aside. God is moving some people aside. While you are staring at the ashes, God is working something out. Lord, in the midst of your hurt and your pain, God is at work. So when it seems like relief is far away, I'm telling you, it's closer than you think, because God is fixing the thing in your favor.